wild places, and the realm of the dead. Most folk monsters can be assigned to one or the other. But another, even more disturbing category is required. Back in biblical times, King Nebuchadnezzar of Babylon suffered from a curse. His hair grew like the feathers of an eagle, and his nails like the claws of a bird. He was a theriomorph, like the werewolves and other shapeshifters of more recent tales. There's nothing freakier than the fear of turning into a monster, except perhaps when the monsters turn into us. Monsters flourish for millennia, pressing against the psyches of every stratum of society, from rulers like Nebuchadnezzar to the shepherds of Edge Hill. But time caught up with them at last. The age of discovery revealed a lot, but it didn't produce any dog-headed men or sunbathing sauropods. Instead of nations of weird beings, monsters were reduced to isolated individuals with genetic anomalies, sufferers of elephantiasis, Proteus syndrome, hypertrichosis. Crowds may have gawked, but fear shrank as humanity's knowledge and power increased. With the age of science, the traditional monsters found themselves against an insuperable barrier, dismissed from reality and excluded from scientific taxonomies. They were confined to the zone of storytelling, glamorous afterimages of dying or disempowered cultures. As we shall see, some of the most powerful manifestations of monsters exist in this limbo state, representing historical memories of times long past, emotional connections with periods of seismic change and traumatic loss. But the world keeps turning, and in the industrialized world, a new perception of monsters emerged. In a world less and less convinced of their existence, they became monetized spectacles, marshaled for a rapidly increasing range of mass media. From macabre bloodsuckers in penny dreadfuls to stop-motion, rubber-suited, or latterly CGI movie behemoths, monsters have taken pride of place in commercial storytelling. This doesn't mean the old fears have been fully suppressed, or at least in being suppressed, they still have a knack for finding outlets. In an irony that says much about the twisty path of the monster story, science, which had done so much to smother the old beliefs, became the most fertile source of our modern fears and inspiration for new hordes. Now, instead of being spawned by gods or magic spells, monsters draw their power from electrolysis, poisonous chemicals, neutron radiation, fossil fuel extraction, cloning technology. Or they travel across the stars, alerted to our planet by the signals we're relentlessly broadcasting. Punishments for human hubris, these new monsters transform our scientific achievements into visions of the apocalypse that will eventually engulf us.